Hello, Toddler War Bonnie YT and Gaming. That's a new name for us. Hello, Airplane Man. Let's see what chaps there is. Hello, good evening, Soda Oranges. Hello, Nicholas Ortiz. Let's see what we've got. Let's do price per distance. And look, I can make more doing that than a longer one like that. Let's do this one. Get money out of this. Oh, right, I'm in a long one. Okay, let's do that then. How's everyone doing? Hello, depressed Doctorling. You're good? That's good. I'm okay. Airplane Man's good. I'm okay. Thanks for asking. Oh, I keep hitting the windscreen wipers when I want the lights. There we go. There we go. I've done it again, look. Oh, bollocks. There. Oh, balls, now I bloody detached it. There we go. There we go. Where's the way out of here? You gonna let us out? There's the way out. Bloody hell. Oh yeah, the big hole in the fence that is obviously the way out. Solar engines are in the start of a cold, oh yeah. In our shop everyone's coughing and spluttering. Customers and staff. Yeah, you can bloody wait. Are you twat? This. Bloody hell, where is this way out? Where's the turn off here? There we go. Solar Engines is glad he was out on Friday selling some stuff. We're going out during that storm, yeah, we've had snow. I was gonna go out, but looked out window and snow, I thought, oh, bugger that. Tonight it'll be, what's left will be frozen up. So it'll be slippy as hell. And hopefully tomorrow it'll have thawed a bit. Can't stand snow. But it's what comes after it. When it just freezes up for days and you know, there's like sheltered spots that never seem to thaw out. You just end up slipping all over the place. Freaking nightmare. I got some grip things for my shoes. I haven't got to work or anything to put these on my shoes. I feel a bit of a berk. Sometimes you put them on and there's no ice. Yeah, black ice, that's it. There's a bit of ice and but when you're treading on just ordinary pavement, it sounds like you're treading in ice because you've got these damn metal grip things on your feet. It's like, you feel a bit of a fool. But one morning I was walking out of work and I swear I must have slipped onto my back 4 or 5 times. Anyone in their houses could have heard me like sort of thud. Bastards. Whoop. Yeah, black ice train. I've seen, yeah. I've watched long stuff. You think it's totally clear and slip, bang. Used to be this old fella in our street, and he'd always go for a walk round, no matter what the weather or out. He'd always have to go out for his walk. And I'd see him going out in like when it's just ice everywhere, and you just think, God, you're gonna slip and kill yourself. But no, he still went out there, didn't mind. And it's hills and that, you know. Nothing around here is flat land. It's all like slopes and stuff. You end up flying. Anyway, and this is all right. I think we're in. Is this France? Yeah, this is France. Look, there's Le Mans. That's where they do that race. Really, Paul? I didn't know that. We're going to Vienna. And finally to Novi Sad. Then we're going to Vienna. And Munich. Wow, we're going on a real tour here. There's Millhouse. I've no idea what. I've never heard of Mulhouse before. I was just making a Simpsons joke. Reference, not a joke. Oh shit. We've done a stop motion. Ooh. Do we get to see? Soda Orange's made some money. He got a £25 backhand. What are you selling? Dodgy movies. No, seriously though, what were you selling? I assumed it was like a job thing or something. Hope it doesn't snow again. Still want to go to the Newcastle match. You Newcastle fan, Drago, man? Or is it, who have we got next? Norwich is one, isn't it? Norwich. Then is the other one Brentford or something like that? Ah, sold some old games, right. Our brother's got a load of old consoles and loads of games and stuff, in good nick as well. Should do something with them sometime. He has collected up a large collection of Norwich and Burnley. Yeah. Both, in theory, winnable. Although Norwich are in a bit of a turnaround, aren't they? I watched us against Arsenal with a night. I did a stop motion. I think it was a joke, it was real. Couldn't have chose a better year to renew it. Yeah, you look at that one. The old fair weather viewers, fans will be trying to get the tickets back. That's what happened with Man City. Ricky Hatton had said, "Damn, I've just given up my corporate box." We've got to kind of tread water till January, don't we? And then get some fucking players in. We're pathetic at the back. Absolutely useless. It's all well and good saying, right, we're going to do this all attacking football now, but if you're doing absolutely nothing at the back, what's the point? It's alright if, you know, you concede 3 but you score 4, that's fine, but I don't know much. More than made up for what I lost on Saturday. Oh, you went to Step Kex. No matter how you pronounce CEX, no matter how you pronounce it, it sounds like somewhat rude. Kex. You only get 1p for a DVD. It's absolute rip-off, innit? It's not worth travelling there. The boat sink. I did. Well, at the end we saved it, and then we rammed the boat into an island. No, what did we do? No, we got stuck on the sand. I forget the word now. It's happened last week. Basically, we got stuck in shallow water, and then the good people of the island blew the shit out of us. I was playing it yesterday, and I was like, I was on it for hours, but never saved it around. Just carried on, and then all I was doing was passing a hard island, just trying to get to the island I was after. And they blew the absolute shit out of me on this island, blew me up. I hadn't saved it or anything. I was just like, F word. We're alright in attack if you... Even Joe Linnon's been a bit impressive. So, I don't know. If I was managing it, I'd be going play for a draw, just 0-0s. Get out of this just doing a load of crappy draws. Hello. Here does internets. Ah. Me not paying attention again. Truck 17. Yeah, so this is even scarier. This is a, well, it's quite a long one, but it doesn't go east. It doesn't go too far east, so hopefully not so many checkpoints. Yeah, well, I've saved that what we got up to on right on carrier command, so we'll continue that sometime. I thought we might do stick the Roblox on in the week. Do it on a weekday when the internet's a bit faster. Joelinton is canny, to be honest, and honestly I think Norwich and Burnley are both ones we've really got to win. Yeah. City, Liverpool, Man U and Everton, all you can do is just shut up shop, isn't it? I mean, yeah, you could do some absolute extreme buying. Player buying, but teams have to get used to each other, don't they? Players have to get used to it. Oh, look at that over there. Every time you stream, you see that thing there and go, oh, what's that? Hello, Merchabit23. And I've just missed my turn off. That was your fault, Merchabit23. Just kidding. Welcome to Top Gear. Tonight I drive my car on WW2. James went to sell solar panels and Jeremy went to the future, drive his car on Pompeii and the volcano erupt. What? Wonder where we're going. Oh, look at this. A load of piles of, is it rocks or a load of pile of sand? I think it's rocks. They're like some kind of arty park. Oh, Matthias Gamer 2508, Shinty and Windy Orthos. Oh yeah, I'll have to think on, I'll put them up. Never been here before. Don't think I've been here before. Look at this thing. It's weird, isn't it? Makes you wonder what is that? Oh. God, sat on my foot. Ah, ow. Ow. Hang on. Hang on. Ow. Oh, God, that's painful. Oh. Ow. 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 Oh, we carry anyway. Lee. This must be Flea. What's that new trendy word everyone says? Flee. 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 Oh, what was that? I've heard some people use it. For me, I can't remember where though. Flee. Oh, have you just invented that in your head? I imagined it? Did I dream something nonsense? Let's put apps in that truck. I bet you no apps got delivered. Yeah, you all buy them online, but they have to get delivered. They come on little DVDs. Oh, you know when you, like, your foot goes dead, or your arm, or whatever, and you start to get the feeling back, and it's like, I've got that. Oh, trains. All sitting. Oh, look, there it is. Oh, some kind of. Is that a Euro? No, can't be. Too far. Nice view up here, isn't it? Oh, we need to get some petrol as well. Tonight in UK gear, the PM praises Peppa Pig football fans. Get into a punch up and the Thomas reboot is still alive. Oh my god. They must be stationary trains. Imagine they don't move. It's a detail, isn't it? Awesome. Is that more railway over there? Oh yeah, that turns off there, look. Look at that. Ooh. Sorry. Yeah, you should get. Everyone should get it an Euro truck, and we'll do a convoy. We'll go online and do convoys, and we'll do the song. No, it's not Euro. No, I was thinking Eurotunnel, but it can't be. It's nowhere near. I don't know. Maybe it does move. I think it goes to Paris, doesn't it? I think it goes to Paris. I remember there was a TV special when the two drills met each other. You know, when they were drilling and the two drills met each other. Like, imagine if they'd missed. Yeah. How did Cranky turn to a cripple? I imagine he wanted to be useful. Really, really useful. Engine off. Reload. That's a thing, by the way. I saw it on a cartoon news site. What's the thing? You have to explain this stuff to me. I've got a short memory. The film's finished. I'm gonna put something else on. What else I've got on here? A bit. Hello, officer. No, I'm not cutting you up. Ooh! Didn't Forrest Gump go to Peppa Pig World last night? Is there really a Peppa Pig World? Who was I listening to? Oh. I think it was someone in the paper talking about being a parent and how it's sort of you can fob your kid off by putting him or her in front of Peppa Pig on the telly, and putting Peppa Pig on the telly, and it's like crack cocaine to children. Kind of like, why the hell is it? What's it teaching kids about, apart from how not to draw? Are all these kids gonna see real pigs and go, oh my god, they don't have a snout on the side of the head? You know, even fucking... Even Mr. Ship looked more like a real person than Peppa Pig looks like a pig. Even Ivor the Engine was more realistic than that. Even Magic Roundabout looked more realistic. And that was like, what the F? Oh shit. Peppa. Yeah, he just says stuff about Peppa Pig, doesn't he? Talks nonsense, put goal on. We did a video where we made fun of goal. So you see the bit where the fella's playing, the fella's in training. The lad in training, he sees the first team. And he's watching him, and just so, and because he sees him, and they're all playing in slow motion. It's like he's like, you know, because they're there, his idols. You know, oh my god, it's Newcastle playing, and they're all training in slow motion. So we did this joke where this guy's training, he sees Newcastle, and he says to the trainer, why are they moving so slowly? And he goes, because it's Newcastle. And then we did a joke where... No, I better not tell you the rest of that. I'll get cancelled. I suggested that another of the first team would headbutt him because he's a foreigner. There we go. A nice put on a Geordie accent. Which I won't put on now because I think the Drago man might be from Newcastle, so yeah, best not, eh? Should have just instead had him point the man who said the Steve Bruce effect. Just years ago, this was when the first film would come out, I think. Before the other two. The second one he went to Real Madrid, and I think the third one just ended up being a cheaper one, completely separate story. Halloween 3. There's a special match and everyone has to put the shirts on and it turns them into snakes. Oh, what are you talking about? I don't know. I lost my fucking mind. What was the 10 worst movies that I've watched? Oh, God. The memorable ones to me are the ones that, even though they're awful, I remember them because I still want to watch them. So, I don't know, Superman 4. Robocop 3. Me and my mate Dan went to the cinema to see that. And literally we looked at each other at the end and just sort of like, oh my god. My mate Owen, he's a big film fan, and he went to see Alien vs Predator 2. And at the end of it, this guy, somebody didn't know, got up and slow clapped the screen. I thought it was hilarious. Jaws 3D, that is one. That really is one. I can put that on. If I find that on a streaming thing or something, or if it's on TV, I'll end up putting that on. I can watch that. But again, yeah, it's terrible. And 4's probably so bad it's bad. 4's not really watchable. If you want, well, maybe if you want to see Michael Caine make a fool of himself. But you see, you say that, and then you think, well, what about all them god awful films that C. Thomas Howell made? You know, those ones that are like filler on the Sci-Fi Channel. Do you remember he did like this thing, War of the Worlds 2, which wasn't a sequel to the Spielberg film, it was like a sequel to the books. So technically he's allowed to make it, and you've got like 3 or 4 actual special effect shots, and the rest of it is, we've got to hide in this cellar for 20 minutes and talk about stuff. And it's just like, oh my god. It's like stick it on a DVD, give it a nice cover, and some Burke will buy it. You know, someone in a supermarket will go, oh, this'll pass the time, or this'll entertain the kids, and they have to watch that crap. They did this one about these giant robots that land in all these cities. Like giant robots, 1,000-foot high giant robots, and there's one lands in Los Angeles, but you don't see any sort of carnage. You don't see the feet land in the road or anything. You just see it from a distance looking around, and then the rest of the story is the only way to stop these guys is to track down this alien woman who's walking around. So then you get a load of walking around in streets and round the backs of studios, round the backs of warehouses and stuff where it's quiet, talking about shit, you know, and about 4 or 5 special effect shots. It's pathetic. I think I saw him most recently in Pacific Rim. Do you not like Pacific Rim? I quite like Pacific Rim. The thing was, I know it's about giant robots and monsters fighting each other, but they did a lot with real sets and stuff. I mean, yeah, the whole thing in the middle, sort of, oh, you've got to train, and I'm gonna face off, and oh, we don't like each other, and all that's kind of like, oh, fuck off. But it's still good. Best bit's probably the intro. That's actually the sort of thing I'd like to make. You know, I wish I was that good. I could do something like that. You know, when they're explaining like the history of the robots and stuff, and you got all this like old footage of experiments and stuff. These fellas who, you know, it's too much of a strain on the brains and stuff. That's the kind of thing I wish I could do if I had real actors and a budget and a bit more talent. That's the sort of thing I'd like to do. That's really the sort of style I'd love to do. Just to start with, not all the rest of it. Hey, come on, Clancy, we got to get going. Yeah, we got to get into a robot and fight this guy off. Damn it, Idris Elba, we're gonna stay here and fight. We got to save this ship. I like the film though. I didn't rate the second one. A bad movie you'll watch is The Beatles Magical Mystery Tour. I didn't know that was a film. Legendary Pictures giving the budget accent time, yeah. Maybe I should have gone to them and gone, I've got this idea. Thomas the Tank Engine horror documentary. Here's what happens to him. Simulator game is your favourite. Wow. This? It's got to be this. I can play this like offline and everything. Just it's nice. It's relaxing. Bit of driving, listen to telly. It has to be this. I must have given this a million more hours than anything else. I used to have time for airplane, playing simulators. On the Amiga, there was a F1 117 simulator, I think it was, and it was set in the sort of Bay of San Francisco. And you had different missions, like you've got to protect Air Force One while it's in your airspace and things like this. I had one for the Spectrum. It was oh, for God's sake, stealth bomber. Oh no, I'm gonna hit this guy. Shit. And I was supposed to be in that lane. Wow, that's great. Thank you, game. Oh wait, no, we're going back. We're going back. You should get trains. Yeah. Oh yeah, I actually loved the old Microsoft Train Simulator. I had that 15 years ago now. When was it? And I had there's some really long American routes, like cargo routes where you got to go through all these like rural areas, and those are like sort of remote forest areas. And it was a really long, and there's like mines, and you had to get over hills and stuff, and you got to get a good run up on them and stuff, otherwise you can't make it. And loved that. Felt like a challenge, like a big long route. I remember I bought one of the non-Microsoft add-ons, and it was like it was this London to Brighton add-on, and it was really short, and when you looked at it from this view up here, you could see that the buildings and everything just stopped after the first line of buildings, so it was alright for being in the cab, but if you looked at it from up above, you saw just the lack of detail in the distance and stuff, and the Microsoft ones were really good. Well, I tried Train Simulator and everyone was bored out of the mind, so that kind of put me off. It was you guys' fault, you put me off. One day I'll have to put it back on, and someone on there can tell me what to do. I've got Train Sim 20, I guess the update, don't they? So now I've got 2021. And I really like that carrier command that's just come out. That's really good. Got a message. Oh. Thomas and Friends, 1984 to 2021, 24 seasons, 578 episodes. Yeah, but those 2D things don't count. That shouldn't count as any series ever in the world. If that was BBC, I should get a slight, small fraction of everyone's. Everyone should get a small fraction of the license fee back. It's the worst thing to hit television since Mrs. Brown's Boys. Since Jeremy Kyle. Since Top Gear. Since Loose Women. What are your thoughts on Rick and Morty? Well, you guys told me to. You guys told me to watch Rick and Morty, and after a while, eventually I was like, okay, I will, and I really liked it. I like the early ones, first couple of seasons, where it's like you can see where they're trying. You can see where they got ideas from. So like holodecks and what else? I mean, literally, they make it obvious. There's that one that's like there's that one that where it's supposed to be the Nolan film. Where they go into dreams. Forgot what it's called. Terrible with names. That's a nice bridge. That must be the trains. And they literally say, it's Inception. That's it. This is much cooler than Inception. So I like them. Yeah. Wasn't as struck on. I've seen the first half. Well, I've seen what's on Netflix, which is like the first half of 4th season. Some of it, I don't know, maybe I'm just not paying attention anymore. I was watching that one the other day when he's got that little world inside his car battery. That's good. And they leave her in the car, and the car's programmed to... Spaceship's programmed to keep her safe. That's pretty cool. I like that when they're escaping, they can't go back to Earth, so they find 3 planets, 3 Earth-like planets. One's really small. What was one? Oh, one everything's on a cob, which I can't see what's dangerous about that. I didn't know why they had to leave. And then one's perfect, except when the sun comes up, it's screaming the whole time. I don't know why I think that's so funny, but it is. Let's see what we got here. I hate the BBC full stop. Nah. I'm quite defensive of the BBC. I don't like BBC bashing. It's the last TV service in any country that still tries to teach anything. Still makes documentaries and that where stuff's interesting. I should keep an eye on it actually and see what's on there. There's nothing like BBC 4 on anything else. These documentary channels and that. Oh shit! That's me not paying attention. It's just absolute crap now, Oh, this person committed a crime. Here's how we stop them. Oh look, plane. That must be a runway. Whoa. Oh, there's a British Airways. I think that was a KLM. I was going to go, shit, we're going to die. I don't think it was KLM actually. Yeah, everyone's got it in for BBC. I don't, especially the news and stuff, and it's... When you see them talking common sense and you look at channels that claim to be neutral and that, and you got Sky going like, oh, it's going to be a nuclear war and all this, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't watch BBC because you're not living in the UK. They buggered Doctor Who up, yeah, but they didn't make Doctor Who. I'm not saying they're allowed to bugger it up, but they brought you good Doctor Who. I hate Doctor Who. Sorry, but I hate Doctor Who. I hate Top Gear. I mean, the old Top Gear with them 3. Jeremy Clarkson should not be given a fucking soapbox anywhere in the world. That's KLM. Watch, it's gonna blow up, it's gonna die, we're gonna die. No! You could just faintly hear the passengers screaming then. This guy really likes Disney Plus. Yeah, when it got Star, I was really pleased because I was thinking, well, they've got all these Fox films and that. Why? They need to have a. They need to have a grown-up section, you know. Got all the diehards except the first one. They've only got 2 Alien films. Like, come on, get the rest of them. I reckon they'll wait until, you know, like Sky and them have lost the rights to certain films and then they'll get them. I always keep an eye out on Disney Plus though, just to see if there's any good old films on there. Oh, speaking of crap films I always watch, Independence Day 2 Resurgence. Always end up watching that. It's epic in its crappery. Uh-oh. I'll try to do 2 things at once. There we go. There we go. Like so. Ah! Don't look at the adverts, Paul. Oh shit. You only bother with Disney Plus for the Beatles. Yeah, it's good for documentaries and stuff. I don't agree with having these big golden handshake deals with like presenters and stuff. It's like there's plenty of talent out there. You don't have to be paying a fortune to fucking Gary Lineker or Graham Norton. You know, plenty of talent out there. You can. Also, they're bringing back Toast of London. It's going to be like it's going to be him in Hollywood this time. Can't wait for that. Oh yeah, I was also pleased that Family Guy and Futurama and American Dad were on Disney Plus. Not so much Futurama, I've kind of watched that to death. And it's on Amazon. Monster, how should I feel? Creatures lie here looking through the window. Is that song lyrics? I didn't mind Independence Day 1. I thought it was quite... At the time, it was quite ambitious, you know. I mean, they do this sort of... They do alien invasion and stuff all the time now, but at the time, I thought it was quite... And a lot done for real. You know, that big spaceship above the cities was a real model. It was like the size of a baseball pitch, apparently. I didn't mind the first one. I mean, all the, like, you know, oh, we have to... All the other countries going, thank God the Americans are saving us. That was kind of like, oh, piss off. I don't know. Best Dr. Linda's pirate stuff. Ooh. Ooh. You definitely shouldn't admit to that. You mean you're against piracy, Paul? No, just admitting to it. Crying Dory. Admit that. Now, you remember what they're bringing back? What they're bringing back, Drago, man? Oh yeah, yeah. Toast of London. Not everyone's cup of tea. I liked it. The Channel 4 one. Oh, Robot Wars. You know, I think that was really disappointing every week though. These robots that never do any damage. It was only like the ones the professionals made for the series that were any good. Helicopter. Hello, Icy Fairlane Productions. That's a new name to us, I believe. I think I'm just a downer on every television program. Oh yeah, you remember last time? Oh, last trucking, I think it was. We were on about things we don't want to see rebooted, and we said like, what was it? I kept thinking of stuff like RoboCop. Oh no, wait, they did reboot that, and I know other stuff. And so I was thinking about this a couple of days later at work, and I started thinking, what would I like to see rebooted, but like as really dark, sort of Zack Snyder, DC scale dark. You know what I mean? And I thought of a Harry Potter soft reboot where he's now he's now a teacher at the college. I've never seen the film, so I'm only grasping bits of this, right? So he's at the college, and his like nephew comes along, Billy Potter, right? And he's gonna learn. He's learning to be a wizard and all this. So Harry's like, oh well, welcome to the college, university, whatever it's fucking called. And oh, now they have to decide what house you belong to, and they put that hat on you, don't they? So they put the hat on everyone's heads, and then they put it on Billy Potter's head, and it starts to crush his head, and he's going, "Aah!" And then you just see blood spray everywhere in the hall, and all the kids screaming that. And then the rest of the film is Harry Potter trying to finding out who did it and why, and it's just like an absolute bloodbath. And that giant fella's now Vin Diesel, and he's teaching him how to do sort of evil magic where you don't have to shout Latin stuff, you just like think hard enough and people's brains explode and that. Like Scanners, but for Harry Potter. It'd make a good spoof trailer if I had the cast. Never reboot Who Framed Roger Rabbit. No, it'd be 3D, wouldn't it? And it was like, oh no. If there's one show I hope they never bring back, that show about school on CBBC. Grange Hill. I was always a bit bored by Grange Hill. It's kind of like, I don't want to watch this. And they always had these little sort of dramas as well. And it's like, why are you showing me this? I'm not interested. Blue Peter as well. It's like, you finish school and then you're back at school. You've got them teaching you stuff and showing you how they clean a church spire. And it's like, I don't give a flying F word about it. What's BTTF? Something not to reboot BTTF. There's a reboot of Wimpy Kid. Oh, I've never seen that. Super Mario getting animated movie. Well, there's no surprise of that, is there? You know, that was bound to happen, wasn't it? So it'd be the real world, and hey, we've come from computer game world, and we are Italian. And then Italy declares it racist. Hey, I'm not a racist. I stomp on the mushroom people's head. Lethal Weapon. Lethal Weapon is rebooted as a series. Whenever I go through TV listings, it always says Lethal Weapon. I go, oh good. Oh no, it's the series. Apparently they changed one of the main cast members after. I don't know if he did. I seem to remember he did something that, or he tweeted something, or he said something, and he didn't want to. So they kicked him out, or he didn't want to do it anymore, something like that. Kind of weird when you change an actor, isn't it? It's like. Yeah, Great and Chill. It was miserable, wasn't it? It's like, that's what I want. More people at school. Hello, XXRexXX360. Who says, that's grand. Hey, look, it's XXRexXX360. Would Danny T voice Thomas in Thomas Pieces Adventure episode? No. Dan's more of a no horror kind of guy. I'd have to ask Brandon again. Kind of difficult because, you know, I've got a sort of British. When I'm writing a script, I think in British language, English language. He's American, so sometimes what you're trying to write doesn't come across the same way. Doesn't come across the same way as you intended. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of an example in one of the episodes, but. I can't think of any. Maybe when Thomas mutters to himself. No wonder you live on your own. That comes out differently when he says it. You know what I mean? It makes it sound more sort of nasty. Oh, bollocks. Done it again. Wow, we are going on a full-on European tour. You didn't like... Oh, you like the theme tune? The 90s... Oh, the 90s theme. It was all weird... all weird synthesizers and stuff. But... Die Hard is the best Christmas film. Probably my favourite, because it's such a good film. Christmas or not. I try to watch. I mean, I'm not a big Christmas film. I'm not a Christmas fan. A couple of years ago, I tried to watch It's a Wonderful Life. I think it was like Christmas Eve. I thought I'm going to watch this, and I was bored out of my mind. It just went on forever. There was stuff like parties in closed-up swimming pools that then open up, and I was just like, what am I watching? This is piss poor. I'll turn it off. Maybe I have to give it another go sometime. I haven't been in this in the past months or something. I haven't streamed. This is I think my third stream or fourth stream since I had like about 3-month break from it. So, do you normally go by a different name, XX Rex XX360? There's that app truck again. Ah! Get your green Euros out. I would say never reboot Die Hard. They were talking about an origin story, weren't they? Like a young John McClane story. I mean, what a fucking pal. What? That James Bond one where you have to. Oh, we've got to invent where his tuxedo comes from. No, you don't. He's going to a casino. He has to wear a tuxedo. What? Why? Why'd you have to? Why'd you have to invent why he likes his vodka martini shaken or not? No, you don't. It's just he likes them shook because they're colder, and he likes vodka martinis even though they're disgusting. You don't have to invent everything. What else? Like, you have to invent why he fucking carries a gun round? No, that's his job. Carries a gun round. Snowpiercer Season 3. I tried to watch the film, then didn't rate it. Only Chinese films, isn't it? I think they finance them and you get big name actors in them, but over here you don't really see much of it. I watched it, I started watching it, I was just like, no, not interested. It's stupid to say, why are they on a train? Why does someone get the idea the best way to survive this is to be perpetually on a train? In the Season 3, did they get off the train? Did you see that Chinese film with the... Is it Wandering Earth? Where they had... they had these giant rocket. They put like hundreds of giant thrusters on the Earth. I think because the sun's dying. They put thousands of giant rockets on the Earth, so they can launch the Earth out into space. And then years later, it gets as far as Jupiter, and it's going to crash. The Earth's going to crash into Jupiter, so they've got to do something to fix it. And now that everything on Earth is frozen, everyone lives underground and all this. But it was very... I don't mean this offensive, but it's very Chinese. They've got different ways of storytelling than we do. Same with watching an Indian film. They've got different motives, you know. Same with a Japanese film. I watched a lot of Godzilla films and that. Watched quite a few watched a load of that guy that did the guy that did the samurai films, Kurosawa, and he Demon Sword official channel, hello, you're not so well? I'm Henry Style. Yeah, that's coming out as a 12-inch mix soon, and you all have to buy it from HMV. I can kind of see the attraction in real records, like thinking about vinyl records. I know people say, oh the sound better, the sound's better, and all this. Look at that, he's got a cool gaming chair. Ah. I don't see the point of bringing back tapes, though. Bringing back tapes. That's weird. I mean, they don't have a big cover or anything to put a nice, put a nice album, record cover on it or anything. You gotta wind them back and everything. They always get bloody caught up and stretched and snapped and stuff. Demon Swordfish Chance got a stomach bug. Got depression from the meds. Oh. Yeah, I had this was years ago. I had it's like an infection in my head. I looked like a Klingon. My forehead basically swelled up. We were on holiday as well down south, so we had to go and see my auntie's doctor, and he's like, well, I don't know what it looks like normally, so I can't really tell how far that's swelled up. So anyway, he gave us some mega strength painkillers because my head was in agony. I was counting the seconds till I could take some more of these painkillers. They were like powder stuff. You put it in water and drink it. And it was great. It took the pain away, but God, they were depressing. You didn't want to do anything. You just like took them, and then you just sort of sat there, and it was just like, pff, what's the point of anything? Really horrible. I'm stressing out at the moment because I've got this video I'm doing for someone else, which is taking forever. I'm back to the days of trying to get actors together, and it is not easy. Thankfully, I've got there's some I've got some what's the word? I've got some people who are very enthusiastic helping me, which is a good thing. And then I've got this kitchen getting done. It's still not done. It's been a month now. They're nearly there. I'm not complaining. It's really good work, but it's just took a while. It was harder to do than we thought. So I'm basically living in one room still with Cat. I start like as soon as I start thinking about all this shit I've got to do, my eyesight starts going. It's something like. It isn't. I'm not going blind or anything. You just sort of everything's a blur. I think that's probably where the expression comes from. Everything's a blur. That's what it is. You ever had that? Demon Sword Official. Have you ever had that? Where you sort of feel like everything's on top of you, and you're just sort of like, bloody hell. You feel like you can't see or breathe. Anyway, that's enough moaning to YouTube viewers. Maybe you should talk to someone, Paul. I am talking to YouTube viewers. Maybe you should talk to someone who listens. Yeah, YouTube viewers. Maybe you need to talk to people who have common sense and something to say. Yeah, YouTube viewers. No, I don't mean any offense. I told Henry to use one pill, but he ate it and went crazy, yeah. In real life, he'd probably like just fucking go to sleep or just feel really fed up. Honestly, I don't mind tape, says Sodor Engines. Yeah. I got my videotape out the other day, well, a few months back now, of Star Trek The Motion Picture. Oh shit, I could have sworn that was the thing was telling me to turn off there. GPS. I wanted to see if it was a better copy than the Laserdisc copy that I downloaded. Because I was trying to put together like a HD version of the TV extended version, not the director's cut that they're already doing a HD version of now, but this extended TV version they did. I did put one together, but I saw that other people were doing them online, so I made it for myself basically. But it's kind of on hold now because when this director's cut comes out, that will mean more of those extra scenes now available in HD. So I don't have to. Upscale them. Is there a Phil Swift equivalent in the shed? I don't know what Phil Swift is, sorry. Press option has to talk to a therapist in over 8 months. Well, talk to these guys. Never talked to therapists, alright. I went to the doctor with chest pains. I was like, oh, but I'm having these chest pains. You fucking blue bastard. I didn't call the doctor a blue bastard, by the way. He said, oh, it sounds like anxiety. I'm like, it's not anxiety. But give us these pills. And it did. It sorted it out. And he started saying, oh, well, there's, different groups in the area you can go and see and talk to people and all this. And I'm just like, I've nothing against, nothing against people. I'm nothing against therapists. I'm nothing against people who go to therapists. I just couldn't do it myself. Phil Swift is the guy who makes Flex Tape. Look up Jay Hornatron's video on it. What's Flex Tape? Right, hang on. Oh, bollocks. Why is P not pause, but the windscreen wipers? Hold on. We're taking a short break, guys. I'm going to look this up. Phil? Like, oh, it's Phil. Does he sell it? Is he like that fella who died? Is that what you're on about? The guy that did he make Flex Tape and then? I see. He does. He does commercials for it. Got it. Billy Mays. Is he like Billy Mays? I'm not that really up on American culture. Yeah, you just said it. I'm not really that up on American culture. I just remember Billy Mays from the South Park episode. Dr. Ruth drunk. Imagine he's drunk on those massive tankards of beer that the Germans have. There was less evil in October and November while he was out of his mind and then hungover. Has anyone seen Dr. Ruth? Yeah, it's yeah, but it's October. Oh, I don't care. I've got to go and see him. I'm fucking fine. I am. Have you been drinking? I have. You're a lovely fella. Yeah, you're a bit fallow. Yeah. Ik ben drinken stoffen. Paul checks his WhatsApp. Paul checks his What's up? Oh. All types on his WhatsApp. My friend trying to find out where she can watch me driving a truck. Sorry, I'm watching South Park. So someone made Shed 17 without trains, how... Oh, I think I saw that. Is that where they just took the video and chopped out everything with trains in? Or you talk about some, like... You talk about one of these things where people humanise the engines. Well, someone made a good point once that people just stick Shed 17 on their videos to get viewers. I think it was on Twitter. So I just replied to it and said, it worked for me. Can I? No, I can't. Oh, look, helicopter. Ooh, look at that. How cool is that? Hello, Lorna. Have you seen the new South Park special? I haven't seen the pandemic one yet, and there's like a aftermath one now, isn't there? You just can't get them over here. I'll try and... Unless there's some... Is it on proper telly? Is it on proper broadcast telly? That's Lorna, by the way, who did the voiceover on PC Adventures episode 5. Played Belle. So if you need female voices for your fan films, that's who to talk to. Is it HBO Max? Well, we can't even get that over here, so... Maybe it's been on Comedy Central over here. See, they're taking Star Trek off of Netflix, the bastards. Shit, now I'm screwed. Get past this bus. Yeah, when Thomas got cancelled. Oh, Soda Mention said it was great work there, yeah. You should all click on her name and go to her channel because she's a brilliant singer as well. You are that good at singing, honestly. She's got no faith in herself. What was your reaction to a Talking Tangent? Imagine if that was real life. They made an engine and it had an actual face made of some kind of soft grey metal. And it has a mouth the size of a door. And suddenly it talks to you. I mean, apart from it being really disgusting, I mean, I bet if you're close enough to it, you can hear its eyes moving. I bet when its eyes turn to you and stuff, it'll sound like sort of... You could do ASMR videos of just his eyes moving around. Thomas just looks at you like, oh, I don't want to know that. Imagine if he'd been crying or yawning, and as soon when he turns to you, like you get sprayed with tears. You just be like, oh no, don't keep away from me. People be insisting that the engines have like splash guards on it either side. Whoops. Watching telly, I missed the turn off. I'm going to assume it's still safe, because that guy's going. Gosh, this is taking a long time. Although to be fair, we did miss 2 turn-offs. So yeah, this must be. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much of this is a reroute. Yeah, look, it definitely wasn't like that, was it? PEX. Reckon everyone in PEX like works out all the time. Reckon everyone in grass is high all the time. God, I'm really glad I tuned into you tonight, Paul. I could have watched a comedian on the telly, but no, I'll listen to you instead. Ah. Hello, Isaac at RL Productions. Chasing, bumping, throwing mozzarella. Is that a song from? Is that a truck chant from the series? Or the books? Look, they've got BLTs in that tanker. There's a big tanker full of sandwiches. Ah. Ah. From a close shave, right. For a minute there, I thought you meant the Wallace and Gromit thing. That's how out of touch I am. Sorry, self-fat. It's when they've when Randy's sold them all cocaine. Sells them all cocaine for Christmas. Dead funny. Series 2. Yeah, I know that one. That's where he crashes into the barbers and he covers him in shaving foam and then presumably shaves him. That's a joke I wish I'd done. Something about how people tret engines and you see that scene, but instead the barber just slits his throat. Or just under the chin, which would be his throat. Oh no, I'm in the wrong lane. I've got to be over here. No problem. They'll never know. Guy in that police car going, what the fuck? Assuming we're still in Germany. If we're not in Germany, I'm sorry about my accent just then. Checking your documents. Are you sure you haven't been drinking? Rendorseg. Come on, guys, you're supposed to give way to... Wait, it's like a courtesy, you don't have to actually give way. We're in Serbia! Don't worry, guys, we're nearly there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna deliver this, whatever it is, and we'll finally all be happy. Fine. Whoa, it's only 7:30. Shit. Wait, what's happening? Ah, there we go. I was wondering why it wasn't going up. I just had to get close. Keith's arch nemesis would be another northern celebrity. Fred Dibner. Look it up. Google it. Fred Dibner. Have a look at Fred Dibner knocking down chimneys. What's this song at the end of the intro version on the end of Show 17? There was a tune from Dune, the old film Dune, obviously the old film, but it was a tune that wasn't used in the actual film. You can hear bits of it if you watch the film. But there was also a little bit of from the Alien 3 soundtrack. Because it was it was like a nod to the whole scene was a nod to that scene in Alien 3. Not a good film at all, but what are you doing, so? Oh, what's the tune called? It's from June. It's in the titles at the end. When I did the Shed 17 remaster, I took it out because it was getting flagged for a copyright. The Alien 3, the bit from Alien 3. But you could hardly recognise it. You could hardly, you probably wouldn't even miss it. Let's just go back to the map and have a look. I'll leave you with my screensavers for a moment. Just find out where the hell I've stashed away. Oh, wait a minute. If I put Thomas. No. Project. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Oh, this is going to be really loud.
Loyalty, honor, respect. When you lose even one of those, you take something away from those around you. Leave work at night. They work the railways for the
Yeah,
love of
hear that there?
railways.
There's a little bit of it there.
They weren't
The June tune.
silenced. They weren't
That's it.
subdued. They just didn't have anything to object to. By the time they realised there was a problem, it was too late. We didn't stifle them. We didn't lock them.
Yeah, it is. It's from that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What me a minute. What me a minute. Music. Oh my god, there's a lot of music. There's a lot of music. Actually, probably a lot of stuff in this folder wasn't actually used, but I just had it ready just in case. June. It's called Final Dream. And it's in the June soundtrack, but it's a tune that wasn't used in the film itself. But you do, if you put it on, you will hear a little bit of it. Just, you know, part of a different bit of music. Ooh. Hang on a minute, can't drive without putting the sound back on, putting the picture back on. Hold on. I was going to drive along there for about half an hour, not realising you couldn't see. Gosh, I'm stupid. There we go. There we go. Oh. I hope that guy who asked is still there, because Demon Seed official channel. Is this somewhere new? This is somewhere new to discover. F word. Another way out. The detail's good. You see that that building has little doors and stuff. Should have people with cups of coffee just watching, sort of like, what's that guy doing? Yeah, you better stop, pal. Novi Sad. Reckon everyone in Novi Sad's a bit sad, huh? Reckon they're just like, oh, I'm fed up today. Oh, I see it. I see our waypoint on the GPS there. I don't think we've had much in the way of damage. Oh, there he is. No problem. Wow, it must have been really windy on this bridge. Look, it's bent all them street lights. Lots of rivers. Isn't Europe lovely? I mean, obviously now it's like a post-apocalyptic nightmare after COVID, but I'm joking, it's not. And they're all rioting and etc. Can I cut these guys up? Yes, I think I can. Ah, don't you dare. Ah, watch it you. What should you? Don't you know I'm a drunk driver? You know about the Farlands? No, is that a book? TV show? I don't know, what's that new thing? The Amazon thing that's based on books. The Wheel of Time. They're saying, oh, it's like Amazon's answer to Game of Thrones. It looks cack. I haven't watched it. It looks rubbish. Stuff like that, and I need lots of people to say, this is awesome, you should watch it. Like the guy that does drugs. Series. That was good. We did alright there. Look at that, huh? We're elite. Yeah. Guess who's elite? Yeah, I'm talking elite, man. Oh, shit. I'm elite, motherfucker. F word, oh, yeah. I'm elite, yeah. Come on, yeah. Who's elite? Yeah, come on. We're not going to do another race until you all go, yeah, Paul's elite, yeah. You just have to type it like that, though. Yeah, Paul's elite, yeah. Here's elite, guess who's elite now, MF. Yeah, that's right, Paul's elite. He's elite, alright, yeah, he sure is elite, yeah. What's the Farlands then? You've piqued my curiosity now. Give Sophia a treat. You can't tease me with stuff like the Farlands and then not tell me what they are. He's probably typing a big synopsis now, which we'll have to read. Oh, it turns out I can rent the... Yeah, puzzle, yeah! It turns out I can rent the Pandemic special. But I'm not going to. It's the area in Minecraft where the game's Terran has a seizure and, well, just see for yourself. What? What's a Terran? What's in... See people at our shop and they're wearing Fortnite t-shirts and stuff. It's like, what? It's Fortnite. Anyway, let's do another job. Ooh, this is... Wait a minute. Look at that one. It's vaccines. That's what we want. Oh my god, it goes on forever. Oh my god, it goes on forever. I can't go all the way from Spain up to Lithuania. That seems to be the same route. No, it's longer. Oh, there's a short one. Medical vaccines, that'll do. We'll do this one. Okay. I'm wondering why the game's taking so long to load, and I realise I'm watching the playback on YouTube. What a berk. Right, what we need to do is... No. No. There we go. There we go. And we want to put the steering wheel. Oh no, we don't want that. Wait a minute. There we go. Steering wheel goes down. We just want to move the seat forward, not actually zoom in. Here we go. Isn't this the same place we just left? And I thought the gate was on the right. Good. Oh, it's a bug. I get it. The reason I mentioned Fortnite before was because I got confused and thought it was people in Minecraft t-shirts. But it was like Fortnite t-shirts and hoodies and stuff. You just think, oh my god. Look at them nice little houses, aren't they? They've got big ground around it, and then it's only a little house. It's kind of like, seems like a waste. It's probably for people who don't want to do much housework, but like a good big garden. Maybe the prices are low because this is kind of an industrial area as well. You know, if your truck's going past all day, people aren't going to want that. Speaking of crap films, I watched that new Venom the other day, and it wasn't crap, but it was meh. What's the point? You know what I mean? You just reminded me then saying that Venom. I wouldn't call it one of my top 10 worst films, but it was just sort of meh, you know. I wasn't even bothered by the, you know, the post credits bits or anything either. It was just sort of, I don't care. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Taking a few chances here. I'm pretty sure that level crossing said to stop. Oh, Bonnie on Family Guy's the same age as me. That's depressing. I'm older than Peter Griffin. Fucking depressing, isn't it? The other day someone tweeted it was that Star Trek First Contact came out 25 years ago. And I just replied back, Christ, I'm old. I went to the cinema to see that. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Let's go to sea. Let's go to sea. Let's go and drive in the sea. Train on the water, boat on a track. Oh my god, Bonnie's talking about being 46 and has never done anything with her life. Wow. That's depressing. Maybe I should do what she's about to do. Shag a dog. Joking. Oh, Paul got cancelled. Hello, MT Snow 2EB. That's a new name to us, I think. MTSNO 2EB. Is it Mount Snow? Is it Mount Snow? Mount Snow 2EB 2Web. Mount Snow 2Web. Oh dear. Everyone's talking now. Oh, the car's on fire. I think you should be able to stay and just watch it explode. Wow, that's effed up. Look at that. And this guy's going, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I was all over the place. And the cops and that are going, mate, we're this way. Look, he's absolutely hammered. Look at him. Oh, no, I'm absolutely fine. Look, even looks like me without glasses. He looks like a comedy drunk. I get a close-up of him. No, I'm fine. Yeah, I wasn't drinking. He come this way, and I tried to turn that direction. He was all over the road and gesturing and doing all this, and he said, "Come on through, you're fine." So I went to the left, and then just smashed. I don't know what was going on. These three people are just going like, "Fucking hell, what a knobhead." Both fun and games till someone gets murdered. Hey, you see what he's been up to, eh? What a knob. Think I might have just held up all this traffic. Whoops. Has anyone stopped talking, or am I just not seeing the chat? Oh wait, no, I'm not seeing the chat. Oh yes, I am. Wait, I am seeing the chat. Yeah, it seems to be popping up on my OBS before it pops up on my posting studio page. Sure, I'm doing streaming wrong. Won't be asked to do any of that Streamlabs stuff. Screw that. You can do that thing where people pay for to ask questions now. But it'll just be someone pays a £5 and goes, "Can we have a threequel?" And I'd feel like I could rip off Merchant by saying, "Nope." Ah, Truck Sim Paul goes to prison and other stories. I don't know if these lanes on the left are going in the other directions or whether I can just drive. I think, yeah, I can drive up them. Those arrows suggest it. Ah. That's not the turn off, is it? No, it's this way. Right. Ed's Christmas Carol. The Matt Controller's old accomplice, old assistant, thin controller, comes back as a ghost and tells him not to be evil. And then he tells him that the three ghosts of Christmas are going to come and visit him and show him his past when he was a fat kid at Christmas and he had a cruel fat dad. No, he's got a cruel, dead thin dad who tells him to eat loads or he'll hit him. Or tells him not to eat so much, so Topham Hatt just eats more just to get at his dad. Yeah. And then hang on, what's next? Or present, he sees all the engines talking about him, calling him a fat person and that. And you know, all the drivers and stuff calling him an asshole, that he doesn't give them a Christmas bonus or anything. Makes them work Boxing Day. And then it shows in the future where he's dead. But he actually died at like 85 and it wasn't anything to do with being mean or cruel or anything. And he decides to give a load of money to the sickly train, Kevin, and so he doesn't die in the future. That didn't come out as funny as I thought it would. Keith is Cratchit, right? Keith is Tiny Tim as a truck. Wait, hang on. Keith is Tiny Tim as a truck. That's... Uh-oh, 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 whoa, that was lucky. I honestly thought we were going to go over there. What's left of that snow will be freezing now. Gonna get into the minuses tonight. Glad I'm not at work tomorrow, it'll be fucking ice rink. Me skating along. Ah, ah. Paul on Ice. That made a good TV show. No time for Paul on Ice, it's just me going, fucking hell! What the fuck? Why don't they put salt down? Where's the fucking gritters? Shit! Thud. Drinking game, you have a drink every time Paul goes thud. It's like the Shed 17 drinking game. Every time Paul starts a sentence with but, you have a drink. I've killed 30 people in alcohol related disease because of that video. Oh, hello. Maron Station Movies. Ah! How's it going? I believe that's a new name to our stream. I'd get a wheel for this, but they're so damn expensive. So I have to just kind of carefully turn with the analog stick. Remember when Driver came out for the PlayStation 1? It was one, and I wish the controller had some kind of analog control on it so you could control your speed. So you could just, you know, fairly easily stay at a certain speed. Instead of constantly, you know, instead of every time you speed up, it's like you're putting your foot down straight away. That game was harsh though, you couldn't speed, you couldn't jump traffic lights or anything, or the cops would be after you. At the time I loved it. It was so like groundbreaking. And the second one let you could be a person, you could get out of the car and get into another car. And then they brought out GTA 3 and it was just like, oh my god. This is so much better. I didn't even know about them remastered GTA games until all the stuff came out about them being glitchy and stuff. I honestly don't think I'd have played them. I was playing GTA 4 again on the PC, and I got sick of it because of, you know, I was getting killed just because the gun handling and stuff was so bad compared to 5. I'd love to see a remastered GTA 4 which has you know, the sort of GTA 5 physics, you know, the controls and everything. So the cars handle well and stuff. I'd love to see that. I've even looked for mods and stuff that'll do that, but they don't seem to. Shed 17 the musical. Oh no, I've turned my son into an engine. Look, he's got a face. Oh no, I can't change him back. But I've got the option to have many... Whoa! To have many... other chances. I can't live with what I've done. I put this Luger in my mouth. The picture of Hitler and myself on the wall takes me back to happier times. I wish I was on stronger pills. I could just take them and die in peace, but instead I have to blow my brains out. Hope everyone gets the sawdust jokes. You don't tune in now, it's just like, what the fuck is Paul doing? Thomas, don't go to Chesterton, Thomas. I saw some things in there. And people call me a gay engine. Don't go to Shed 17. Now I've got to go and pull the flying caper, so I don't have time to explain my reasons. Oh no, Henry died before he could explain anything. But I must go to Shed 17. I don't know what I'll find in there. The only reason I'm going... Oh, it's rubbish, that was a fella. The only reason I'm going is because someone told me not to. It doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. What a terrible storyline. It doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. Maybe Henry's death was a crime. A fat man in a top hat, with his mouth covered up with a spotty handkerchief, put a spike in the rails and killed him. It was obvious, 50 people saw it. So I'm going to Shed 17. I'm going through the doors. Oh my god, why is there a Thomas massive face? And a human skeleton with wheels attached, and a giant Thomas with no face. It all has the bearings of a terrible 3D artist. I better get petrol. What's in the giant green glass tank?
It looks a bit ominous, better go right up to it. I'm approaching slowly, which is a really silly thing to do. I'm the kind of guy that goes into the dark rooms in the horror films. Oh no, there's a hand at the tank. It must be another Thomas. He's knocking at the glass and cracking it, which doesn't really make sense because they'd use something stronger. And now I'm going to burst out of my shell and peel off my face, but I don't know why. And even though I have no vocal cords, my skeleton's going to scream and upset Paul's cat. And everyone who watches this will say, "Hey, what for?" And that's the end of our musical. There you go. Oi, get off my fucking platform. I'm really busy today. I can't be bothered with kids hanging around. Where's your platform ticket, you little twat? Oi, get off my platform, you little bugger. Oh shit. Whoa. I don't care who you're the son of. You shouldn't be here. If you come back again, I will stick a railway spike in your spine. Your wooden spine. And then there's like a choir of rail stack. In your spine, your wooden spine. In your spine. He's going to stick a spike in your spine.
Keith needs a solo.
It's another day on the railway. I'm a rather grumpy northern man. Sometimes I quote things from Thomas stories. Like, he decided to leave. He'd seen everything.
Oh, I'm not doing that one. Something else short. Something else short. Come on. I'm just going to zoom in and out on this map. Oh, that looks good. Oh my god, no, look where it starts. We've not... Let's start in Dublin. Nope. 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 Oh, actually, that might be fun. Dublin to Italy. What about Limerick? That's nice. We've got a Limerick to Switzerland. I always thought Switzerland was up north. Shows what I know, doesn't it? I thought it was like Sweden and Finland and all that. Denmark. Wait, oh, it's over there. I rule. I rule. I rule Germany. I've set my scientists to make stuff. They're turning people into engines and seeking the lost ark. My moustache is like Charlie Chaplin cause it makes me amusing. Everyone thinks I'm fucking hilarious. They have given Hitler his own bit as well. Imagine that. Oh shit! I'm going the wrong way. Oh, that's okay. Okay, let's try that again. We're in Ireland. Are there any countries where you go from the left lane, where you drive on the left lane, but then switch to the right lane, or vice versa, but you don't travel by sea? I'm just wondering why they do it. I'm just wondering how they do it. You know, are there any countries that are where the borders aren't water, aren't ferries, and you have to change what side of the road you drive on? In the whole of America, do they all drive on the right hand side? Is it just Britain and Ireland where they drive on the left? What do they do in Iceland? This feels really weird. It feels like I'm like over to one side too much. Bertha the musical. Oh no, I'm in danger. I'm Bertha. They're going to shut me down. I think it'd be the Mr. Wilmake who shuts him down. I'm sorry, Bertha. I have to shut you down. No, you don't. Yes, I do. No, you don't. Yes, I do. I'm going to be sued by Queen. Oh, it was Ted, that's right, yeah. I can't do his voice. I'm about to turn off Bertha. My voice isn't made for singing. Yes, you do, Ted. No, I don't. Hang on. I have to fix this. It's doing my head in. There we go. We have to turn the head as well. There we go. That feels better. I'm probably totally over to one side now, but feels better. Hello, Ice Strain McGee. Oh, it's Fluffy Winter. Ooh. Ice Strain McGee. Stop looking at the telly. I won't stop looking at the telly. I am Ice Strain McGee. Watching this at night would give you eye strain. Damn it, can't get through here. Ice Strain McGee would make a good PC adventure. Yeah. If I can think of an Ice Strain related story and figure out a way why that's politically correct issue. Oh, you fucking dick! See that bell end? He sees me there, pull out in front of him. What an absolute knob! I'm going duel on his ass. I'm going after him. I'm gonna terrorise him. There should be a dual DLC for this. You can either be Dennis Weaver being chased, or you can be the truck driver who's obsessed with him and wants to kill him in a truck. And there's like a scare level, like the Batman games. There's a level showing how scared he is, and you can like go on ahead and then stop and wait for him to arrive and all this. Thomas keeps playing video games without stopping. Gordon warns him not to play too much or he'll wind up like Ice Train McGee. Thomas learnt a valuable lesson. And also the games we were playing were way too violent. Then he stabbed another engine. But at least he didn't have Ice Train anymore. Thomas sells his soul. Thomas sells the rights to his image to an unscrupulous animator who churns out god awful 2D cartoons about him. Thomas learnt a valuable lesson. Don't give away your image to make shit. Thomas plays too much Payday 2 and robs a bank. Yeah, everyone's worried about his eyesight, but actually he's gonna rob a bank. I'm gonna run this red light. Fuck it. Thomas saves the planet. Yeah, he could be delivering something that will save the planet. He finds out it's something to stop a massive super nuclear power station from exploding and destroying the whole Earth. Nathan the nuclear flask is going to overload and explode and cause a chain reaction and destroy Eric the Earth. So he's got to deliver like a cooling processor or something to him. So as he's getting there, you see Nathan the Flask going like, "Oh my god, Thomas, hurry up!" And then in space you see Eric the Earth going, "Oh no, I'm gonna die and take everyone with me." And for some reason all the trucks go, "Look at this, we're getting out of here," and they actually launch themselves into space. And everyone's like, "I didn't know they could do that." Now then. Where's the way? Must be this way. I don't see a boat. What's a cloaker? Excuse my ignorance. Here we go, we're going to Holyhead. This commits arson, holy shit. That's a bit harsh. This is weird now, I feel like I'm constantly driving to the left. Oh, I am. Turns out I am. Just gotten used to being on... Wait, I should be over here. Is that a railway line? Do you think they... Nah, you can't put trains on this ferry, can you? You must unload them and put them on the ferry. Here we go, lovely Britain. Beautiful England with all the racism and anti-vaxxers and people who have to maul everything in the shop so you pick up everyone's germs. People with bad colds can't stop coughing but don't bother wearing their mask or covering up the gob. Make literally no effort at all to cover up the gob. People wiping their noses at checkouts and then just handling your shopping. Fantastic, thanks very much. I'm on the wrong side of the fucking road, aren't I? There we go. Cloakers are the dudes with the green goggles at Payday. What? Never saw. I played Payday quite a lot. I never saw that. You know about the police? You know about the riot police, aren't you? Thomas becomes a pickle. James becomes a god. How about James starts a cult? Cult of James. Hey James, I heard you were a cult. Don't call me stuff like that. Let's try this again. I think that's better. Ah, Dick, you've done a Paul. Bolton says, Keith, I thought you were a truck. Keith, I got better. Ah, you turned me into a newt. Really? Yeah, well, I got better. Could do that, like they did in The Simpsons, you know, the, hard difficulty. That Simpsons where they did dream biblical stories. And Bart has one that's like a US action film. And they think Ralph's dead, and then he comes back and he's like, I thought you were dead. And he's like, nope. You could just have a threequel where, Keys, I thought you were turned into a truck. Nope. But what's the explanation? Fuck you, that's the explanation. Shit. Flight control has a robot control, so he gets turned into a robot. He gets turned into a cyborg. But then creates legions of robot controllers, and they're all big and fat, and they take over the world. So the rebels have to send one of their soldiers back in time to save Keith, who can stop the Fat Controller becoming Cyber Rail Systems. Railnet. Steamnet. Not Skynet, Steamnet. Yeah. I can't tell if this is like a 2-lane road going the same direction, or whether he's just in that lane the whole time. Oh fuck it, let's go. You watch there be fucking someone coming the other way now. No, it is one way, isn't it? Where's the other way? Oh, that must be the other way over there then. It goes through 2 tunnels. Makes you wonder why they design it like that, doesn't it? Is it something to do with a larger tunnel would make it weaker or something? It probably was. The Fat Terminator. Oh my god, he's probably not very fast at catching us, so let's just walk away. He can mimic all the other voices in Shed 17, although they all sound suspiciously the same. Although all his accents seem to go Indian for some reason. Paul gets cancelled. You'll see, guys. One day I'll get that. I'll get access to that model railway, and I'll finally make my dream project: Thomas versus Predator. I'll be back with a pizza. That's belting. Thomas versus Predator. If it eats, we can kill it. If it eats that much, we can probably just let it die itself. I'll be back with insulin. Class. I need your boots, your moo-moo, And you're hungry. The Fat Controller takes steroids and other stories. That's a good idea. Fat Controller becomes a workout obsessive. Lucky Diesel 10. If he dies, he dies. Wall director. You'll have to forgive me, I don't know what swall means. Oh, it's right. It means extreme buff. Oh, program once this guy took so many steroids, one of his muscles had just, this liquid had got into it and just solidified. And he actually got a knife and tried to cut it out himself and made a right mess of his arm. It was just like, I don't know how to explain, just this awful bristly stuff just stuck in his, that's sticking in his, just filling up one muscle. Titanic staring at the Fat Controller as the iceberg. That bastard right ahead. Hey, watch out, you're in the way. You're gonna crush into me. They should do the Titanic prequel, where it gives you tells you the history of the iceberg. These are nice easy roads. I'll tell you one thing about England, it's good for driving. Bloody chaos in Europe. Wasn't there a cancelled film with a Fat Controller takes steroids, really? Really? Maybe like some kind of like spoof film or something. Fat Controller made the shop think faster. Huh? Oh? Oh? Hello, Miss Farting Balls. Still got that medical problem, I see. It was a film called Institute of Innovation. What? is it a Thomas film, or are you just on about a film where a fat bloke takes steroids and then sinks a ship? Here we go. I've totally missed. Oh, you bastard! Although to be fair, if I took this turn at that speed, I would have flipped and rolled over half of Britain. Hi, Space Guy 02. And then the party began. Yeah, Space Guy 02 really is a party animal. Die Hard starring the Fat Control. Yeah, when he ties that fire hose to his head, jumps off the building, he just plummets to his death. I hope the hose doesn't break. Snap. Yeah. Ah, thud. Demon Seed's feeling a bit better. That's good. Sorry. Demon Seed. It's a film, in case you're wondering why I keep saying that. Just fighting balls, that's how everyone's doing. I'm alright. I had a bit of a boring day. I'm making something for another video, so I was putting together a few effect scenes, making a 3D thing. It's actually a work thing I was doing, and to be honest, I was so pissed off with what the boss said to us on Friday. I felt like, right, that's it, fuck it, I'll send you what I've already filmed and you fucking put it together. Then I calmed down and changed my mind. Regretted my overreaction. Downfall starting the Fat Controller. Sodor goes to war with England. The mainland, like, attacks and they're about to be taken over, and Fat Control's in his bunker and everyone's telling him how there's no more armies are out. And he says in German, obviously, no, General Henry still has his battalion in the north. They can come down and attack. So General Henry's battalion mostly surrendered by now or been destroyed. 999, I am Fat Controller. That guy in a control and I just get stuck in there. Just get stuck in the air duct the whole time, the air vent the whole time. I can imagine Fat Controller would also be racist to the manager of the company in that building as well. I imagine he'd be like well polite and that, and the Fat Controller would start doing like, you know, stuff with his eyes and that. How old's Owen Root? Realistically, he'd have to be 30, 60, 70. 70 at most. Yeah, let's assume he's about 30 in the 80s when it was all happening, which makes him 40, about 60 or 70 when he's been interviewed for Shed. He must be approaching 70. Sorry, someone on the telly. That controller could be the cop who's on the ground telling Bruce Willis what to do. I should be that cop on the ground telling him what to do and just going like, act better, save your money so you don't have to make shite in the 2000s. Don't make that flying Van Gogh helicopter film. Give up, stop making films that they shoot in your backyard and only take you 2 days of acting. That controller would probably suck at being in Among Us, yes. Damn Daniel RRRR. You've lost me there. Oh, by the way, you said you've made Annie and Clarabelle. Great. On the PC Adventures Roblox game. Yeah, I think we might do Roblox this week. He says, hopefully. I'll tweet it and say, give people plenty of notice. Yeah, I kind of do it the weekends because the internet goes crap here. Halloween style factor. God, even if you didn't hear him walking up, you could smell him. You'd be like, oh yeah, oh. McDonald's and that, just that fat person breath. Obviously Michael Myers is here. You just walk away slowly. Shall we run? No, not really. Donald Pleasance! Michael Myers has escaped! It's probably fine. But he's unusually strong and powerful. No. Ah! Here we are, I think we're heading for the channel now. That doesn't look like, for some reason we can't go in that one. That checkpoint, or the one over here. Wow, that sucks. Also, is this the only thing that stops migrants coming through the border? Maestro McGee sent a tweet. Let's have a look at the tweet while I'm fucking waiting on this. I don't think this is a real checkpoint. I think I've been tricked. Twitter says turn on notifications. F you. Oh, here's Annie and Clarabelle. Awesome. Bastard. They were open. Where's the little thing to say you can go through here? Hi, Sonics. Matthias Gamer sends a photo of Thomas with a. Oh, it's my General Zod face. He's got a beard. Oh damn! What's the actor called? Oh, you're still Fluffy Winter. Ooh, oh my god. Oh, the Swole director is real. Holy shit! Who made that? That. Oh my. That must be a joke thing. Don't tell me that's real. That wasn't a real film, was it? A real Thomas film. No, it can't be. He's got steroids on. No. That's freaky, that. That's actually... I can't even look at that. That's spooky. That freaks me out. Okay, this is clearly not a checkpoint. Let's go through here. Hey, logger, twat. Whoops. Right, I did not see... Right, there's no board. Look, there's nothing there. Oh, wait, what? There was nothing stopping me there, and I hit something. What's the Institute of Innovation? Is that a joke thing? Oh wait, so was this what we were talking about before? When someone said it's a joke and it's real. Keith, yeah, he does have a wife and he does have a son. I just always knew, you know, for some reason I've always known that. There's the Batista truck. That's got Dave Batista in it. He goes everywhere in a truck, like Chris Eubank. He found that creepy nose showing Percy on Botox. That sounds funny, but I feel as though I'm going to be freaked out when I get it sent to me. It's a real screenshot. Oh my god. That's fucking bizarre. Now, where's the turn off? This one? Ah! Paul at Eurotunnel is always hilarious. I think we're the one on the right. Here we go. Here we go. Can I do it full speed? Nope. This must be scary to do when you're doing it for real. There we go. Allez, to Calais, quick as you can. You're in tears from laughing at the picture of Swollen Topham, yeah. You've sent the Percy image, right? Hang on. We must see this. We have to see this. Right, hold on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Oh, it's not that bad. Holy shit! What the fuck? You know that woman they always showed, and well, on everything, she just had like really bad plastic surgery. That's her. That's it. Fuck. Let's look at the other one. That's fucking that's fucking disturbing. That's weird. I have to look into that further and just find out what the fuck it was. That is weird. Not sure which is the way out here, but we'll go this way. The fandom's getting even with Paul. Are they freaking me out now? I talk too much now. Everyone knows what freaks me out. Oh shit. Drago's a fat control. You just see him like training and that, and then his opponent is like running up mountains and chopping down trees and helping fix people's horse carriages. I think we had this joke last time, didn't we? Was it Keith who was training to fight him? Everyone else's jokes look so much better to what anything I animate or just create in 3D. Well, I kind of feel like I've well, not fallen behind, but I haven't caught up as fast as anyone else. Keith an alcoholic. I imagine he likes a drink. I imagine he's one of them who goes to the pub after work on a Friday. Probably goes for one Saturday night. I imagine he gets home and likes to pull out a bottle of something nice beer out of the fridge when he gets home. Can of Carling, yeah. I imagine he's a can of Carling. No, in the 80s he'd have been a Stones man. In the 70s he'd have been one of them, what they call double, one of the things that's like a massive can. Double diamond. In the 80s he was a Stones man. No, Harp. He's a Harp drinker. Then in the 90s he was a Stones man. Early 2000s he was a Carling man. Then he was a Carlsberg man. And to a lesser extent, Foster's. And now he's a little bit more upper class, so he drinks Asahi. But he doesn't like these craft beers. He has offensive opinions of people who drink craft beers. He doesn't see the attraction in them. Beer's made of old breakfasts. Like, what? No. What? Why? No. Old breakfast cereal. Who the hell wants that? The images are from a Lost Thomas advertisement, really? I really don't get it. I have to look this up. Train! What's the guy called who was General Zod in Man of Steel? The actor. Stay calm. Train! Stay calm, everyone. I only stopped for the trains because I know you'll be interested. Ah, choo choo! Yeah. Oh, I can't remember his name. It's terrible. I was watching this film today, and this old film. It had all these actors who, literally, right, to test my memory. There's certain actors whose names I can't remember. So what I do, whenever they appear on an old British film or something, I try and remember the name. I won't look it up because it spoils it. And this film literally had all of them in it. All these old actors. Actually, it did. Literally, it did. All these different actors and people who are trying to remember the names. And I was terrible at it. I think I'm getting worse. Don't to Google that guy that played General Zod. It's on the tip of my tongue. Shannon, Michael Shannon. There you go. I knew it was something weird. Anyway, that's the face that Lador did. Well, I made the face, but then someone's put it on their model of Thomas, and it looks a bit like Michael Shannon. And I give him and he's giving him a beard. Who else was in this film? Robert Morley, Jack Hawkins, Ian Hendry, Harry Andrews, I think that was it. I think that's all the ones that I was trying to remember. I had to look up most of these. I couldn't remember them all. I think I don't know if it's my memory's going or I'm just terrible with names. Maybe it's my memory going. Oh shit, look. That's definitely going to blow up. Is it burning? No, it's just smoke. Oh, train! Oh, train! There he goes. Same one as before, I think we caught it up. Sometimes did that when we were. We used to drive to see my gran at the weekend, and you could, if there was a train at our station, you could actually follow it. You could see it as the railway lines, went over the road or under the, tunnel under the road or went alongside the road. You could actually keep seeing the same train. You ever done that? You believe somewhere you can do that? You see a train going over or under your road, and then you see it going alongside you. It's an interesting thing. I've not been on a train for years. When was the last time I was on a train? It'll have been when I went to visit my mate Dave. Or him and I went somewhere on the train. It'd be like an RPG open world horror game. Sorry, what was that? I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, see, man, imagine a Shed 17 game, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1 graphics. But like an RPG. Yeah, it'd have to be like one of those Resident Evil games where they only open certain doors when you've already completed something else. So, you know, completing something else coincidentally means you can now pick up this key to get to this gate that previously you couldn't go through. So you are moving around Sodor, and you do feel as though it's open world, but really you're still being controlled. Instead of everything being in a straight line, you're going backwards, forwards. You know what I mean? Those kind of things kind of annoy me. I started playing that Alien Isolation, I was just like, oh, this is all back and forth. Just pick this up to open this, then go back and press this to do this. And now you've got to go over here and do this. It's just like, fuck off. Just get on with it. Says me playing a fucking truck driving game. I nearly bought Project Cars 2 the other day. It was really cheap on Steam, and then I saw someone on Twitch playing it, and they were like trying to just take a slight corner and just flying off the road, and as they're trying to set off, they're like spinning out and that, and I just thought, fuck this has been me. This would be me playing this game, so I didn't bother. I think I have to stick to the more arcadey driving games. I'm gonna wait till that Forza Horizons goes cheap. Oh, what the fuck did I hit there? Shit. Talk about the language. Thomas and Duck meet each other. I imagine Duck had just been stored away. Perhaps when Sodor became its own country, he managed to get back there. But did Oliver though? Did he get back? Did they even try to save his life? I'd like to think that Oliver went back as well. Sodor land. Look at that. Railway lines. Looks like a factory. And it's by the sea. I bet that pollutes that fucking river like crazy. Resident Sodor. That's not a bad idea. I just watched a playthrough of that Resident Evil Village. I know it's a little bit old now. But it's... I mean, it's alright, it's kind of different, you know, it's lots of different styles of horror. You know, you tackle one of the bad guys, and that's one type of horror, then the others is more of a ghosty sort of I'm imagining things horror. And then one's like a sort of futuristic Terminator, industrial nightmare horror, that kind of thing. One bit is, and I don't want to spoil it for you, is one bit is, fuck, you followed by this monster thing, and it is fucking freaky, it's horrible. Makes me want to be a much better modeler and animator. It just pokes me the sort of, oh no, you got to do this, you got to go there, you got to do that. And a pinch of analog horror, where the engine's Thomas tries to speak to you through the game. Yeah, yeah. Could be like Metal Gear, where Thomas is just contacting you on your phone the whole time, telling you what to do next. He's like the general. Maybe you should plug your controller into another USB port. And you just sort of go, oh, piss off, Thomas, that's never going to work. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You really want Fat Control to be in everything, don't you? On our engines. I'm out. Star Wars, but Fat Controller is Fat Vader. The Avengers, but Thor is a Fat Controller. Thor, but Natalie Portman is a Fat Controller. Buck has to sail back to Sodor. Yeah, it's not cool to make skeleton jokes. You get a Death sentence if you tell a skeleton joke in front of Thomas. Yeah, you can't watch He-Man cartoons. Everything is Fat Controller. Is that the next film? Everything is Fat Controller. Don't miss this November. This November, Bruce Willis is the Fat Controller. And Brian Dennehy is the Fat Controller. Daniel O'Hurley is the bad guy, but he's the Fat Controller. Peter Weller is back as the Fat Controller. Don't miss, everything is the Fat Controller. Rated PG. And it's just some guy and everything he touches turns into a Fat Controller. Don't touch the Empire State Building, bro. I am Fat Controller. You are wrong. He just walks around going, you are wrong. Fatzilla. So he has to fight so he ends up having to fight Kevin Thra, which is like Kevin but he's Mothra. Kev Dan, and he's a flying monster that he flies so fast he just makes buildings explode. You could do that. Yeah, it's like King Mike just turns everything into fat controllers. I was going to make a point there, and I can't remember what it was now. Yeah, it could be like Poltergeist 3, where no, yes, everything's safe again because the little lass has forgotten all about the ghosts and the monsters and stuff. But then this hypnotist who doesn't believe any of it uses hypnosis on her to bring it all back. So then it brings the ghost back. So all of the evil and everything that's gone wrong, Thomas has forgotten about. But then one day he's watching the telly and just sees a skeleton or the fat controller, and suddenly he has a flashback to everything. And he's like, "Oh my god, flashback!" And it all starts happening again. It all starts happening because he's going looking for answers about his past. And everyone watching will be thoroughly bored because we all know what happened in the past. Because we saw Shed 17 and that wasn't moving. I mean, it's a fucking brilliant place. Look at that. That must have all been cut open just to make this weird double-layered road. And why is it double-layered? Why? What's the reason? It's weird. Hold on. Thomas and the bass boosted soundboard. Is that a joke about... Have I got too much bass playing or something? I've got the game down, but the game dial sound turned down a bit, but it's... Is it me muttering and then in the cab the whole time it just gets too bassy? Thomas and the bass boosted soundboard. That would have to involve Star of the Subwoofer, wouldn't it? It's 2 hours of that, and then the camera turns and it's just me sat there going with Sophie looking at me like, give me something to eat. Oh, Ruth probably drinks all the eggnog at Christmas. Oh yeah, I've never had eggnog. You know, you had eggnog? I've never had it. It's not a thing over here. I don't think it's a thing over here. No idea what it tastes of. My computer is failing, so I can't draw my Christmas OC. Ah. Can you draw it in on a tablet? Mine didn't start up this morning. Well, late morning. It's not. It was on, but the screens and stuff didn't come on. I just restarted it and it was okay. Gee, I'm really glad you told us that story, Paul. What a thrilling beginning, middle and conclusion. Yeah, I know, it's exciting, wasn't it? Please tell us it again. Oh, do you really want me to? No. I think we're going to Dijon, where the mustard comes from. I think we've been here before. Well, obviously we have, but... No, maybe not. I had a feeling there was a railway line there. Thomas has to carry launchpad soundboards in trucks without any covering, so a kid hops in and plays loud meme sounds on it. And it's that for like 2 hours. Drives past Mrs. Kindly and there's like a rude meme plays. I'm trying to think of some kind of meme now, can't think of anything. I can't think of sound ones. All I can think of is where the black fella's pointing at his head and smiling at the camera, and then that one where the fella's obviously done something cool and all his mates are like dancing around and going, "Whoa, yeah, he's awesome." Can't think of any sound memes. Oh, everyone uses that one from Metal Gear, don't they? When they get seen, And it goes, boing. Wow, Paul, that was a great impression. I actually thought I was playing Metal Gear Solid there. Alright, don't take the piss. Tim Burton's Thomas the Tank Engine. It's Thomas, he's going to ride his train. I wish I hadn't paid £8 at the cinema. You could draw it on paper, Southern West Railway. Just pure bass and vine booms. Maybe the occasional reverb fart sound. Awesome. Mrs. Kindly hears one and just goes, "Oh dear, I think I just shit myself." The Fat Controller's like, "Whoa, thanks for sharing." Edward's going past and goes, "Oh, can I get my camera?" Then James goes past and says, "I'm going to film this and put it on YouTube." Oh, this way. Ah! I honestly wish the Thomas speeds I'm overriding and slapping the theme on a crash. Ah. I've seen that one where the train, the railway crossing, the barriers go up before the train has gone through, and someone's just dubbed over a very loud Thomas the Tank Engine theme over it. I've not seen one with a crash. Oh, you fucker. I have to go that way. Probably should have indicated that. We're going to Basel now. Home of the herb. Basel. I'm pretty sure it's not pronounced Basel. I'm pretty sure I maybe was meant to turn right there. Yes, I think I was. No, yeah, no, I wasn't. No. I could have gone through Basel actually and just bypassed this fucking tunnel where I've just absolutely totaled the truck. Don't think I'm going to come out of this with money. Home of Basil Brush, well done. Better than my effort. He made it. Where's the episode? What's the episode where Fat Controller says, "You are wrong"? Well, that's a meme now, isn't it? I think. If I understand the concept of memes properly. You know the one, don't you? You know, people say something inappropriate on Twitter and someone replies, "Oh well, they say anything, it doesn't have to be appropriate or anything or not," and then they reply, "You are wrong." I think it's something like the Fat Controller laughed, "You are wrong." Thomas and the trucks and the ghost train. My lights off. Oh yeah. When did I do that? Oh, when the power went. Thomas and the Rumours, is that the episode? It is that episode. Right, okay. Did not know that. Shit, I'm gonna go this way. Is Keith straight? Well, I did suggest earlier that he was married with a son. Hey, what are you there, look? What are you there? Okay guys, I think I might arc up and then turn in, except I've totally gone the wrong way because I'm a fucking dick. So I reckon we might try Roblox this week, no promises. Here we go, where's the green light? Oh, is that railway line down there? Oh, it is. Let's just wait and see if we get a... What happens if we go off there? I imagine we just get towed. There's no way. Unless we can, no, we can't, no. No, there's no way we'd be able to drive along the railway lines. Taking all bets, think train's coming? T for train, N for nout. What time is it? Gone half 9. I don't think we're going to get a train. I think Sword Oranges is right. Nope. If Sword Oranges is the only person who voted, that means he's voted for all of you, which means you're all 100% right. So well done. Jonathan Barker said E for egg. Okay. Depressed actually got it right as well. Just types the wrong letter, then says sorry in the same message. There you go. Satisfactory, yeah! I'm satisfactory. Should we do the song? No. No. We're still elite. How are we doing for money now? Million? Sure, we'll be able to lose that soon. Those other guys don't make anything though. They seem to just keep just making small amounts of money. It's like, get on with it. Maybe I have to update them or something, upgrade them. Who knows? Okay, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Keep an eye out because I think we might do Roblox this week. What happens if you live stream Metal Gear Solid 1? I don't have it. But if you can get like an older version of it, might be quite good fun actually. Reliving my youth. But who knows? Right, guys, I'll leave you with. Do you want Gordon's vaccination or Henry's vaccination? Yeah, sorry you arrived late, Jonathan Barker. Not blaming you, just, you know. You can have both. I'll leave you with both. See you now, and don't forget to be cool. Coupled together, torn apart, Henry and Gordon.
Gordon's had his vaccination today. It's quite hard giving an injection to an engine. You've got to find a soft spot to stick it. Were there any after effects, Gordon?
Couple together, torn apart. Henry and Gordon.
Henry's had his vaccination today. It's quite hard giving an injection to an engine. You have to find a hole to stick it. Were there any after effects, Henry?